Hello, everyone. Welcome back once again. Today, I want to take the opportunity to wish all the fathers out there happy Father's Day. You are playing a key and an instrumental role in the lives of your children. We are rooting for you. We are praying for your success. We are praying that God will give you the tools and guide your hand as you raise such precious creatures in this world, because they are going to grow up and take up responsibilities in this world, play instrumental roles in society. And so, look, the gravity of the work you have on your hands is huge. The gravity of the task at hand is not easy, but we know you can do it. Look, last night I was just laying in bed. I had taken a nap earlier that day, and so I couldn't sleep. I went to bed around 3 a.m., but I was just reflecting on fatherhood and the key role and the instrumental role we play in the lives of children. And I was thinking about it, that fathers, do we fail? How do we characterize failure as a father? And I was considering the fact that, look, we play very key roles in our children's lives. Three things came to mind. Number one, the only way we fail as fathers is if we fail to recalibrate when we are wrong, when we fail to correct ourselves, course correct, when we do something wrong in the fathering of our children. Failure is technically walking away from being a father, in correcting yourself, in recalibrating, course correcting when you have strayed away. Kids are being molded at a very young age, and you can always correct something that you've done wrong. At times, I've looked at myself, assessing the way I reacted when a child did something wrong, and really going back and saying, did I treat this situation right? Did I address this situation with this child right? And there are times where a child can tell you, Daddy, the way you addressed this thing was mean. I've had my child talk to me and just bring that to me and say, Daddy, that wasn't nice at all. And then I have to go back and think about it, and I say, and I tell my child, I'm sorry. Next time I'm going to do a better job, right? So failure as a parent is giving up, is walking away when you can actually course correct, actually fix what you did wrong. And so don't give up, okay? Number two, kids are always watching us. Kids are watching the dynamics in our interaction with our spouses. They're always watching how we are reacting to certain situations. I was having a discussion with my wife the other day, and we were going back and forth, and the intensity of the discussion, we totally lost track of the fact that our child was sitting there. And one of the things I noticed along the way was she kept looking at both of us. She looked at how mommy is talking and reacting, and she looked in turn when I respond and how I react. And in the middle of the conversation, she says, oh, you guys are fighting. Oh, you guys are fighting. And we just caught ourselves really quickly, and we were like, oh, she's watching, she's paying attention. And then we actually had to tell her, no, we're not fighting, we're having a discussion. But the reason why she thought so was the intensity of the discussion, the intonation of the discussion, and the loudness and softness of the interaction. So they pay attention. So we need to be cognizant of how we are acting around them. Another aspect is also show affection to your spouse around them. Or even people that you interact with, they are watching your interaction with them. If you were arguing a lot, if you were fighting a lot, if you were, romantic to your partner or interacting in a beautiful way, they pay attention and they are watching every aspect of it. The last point I want to make is be transparent to your kids. Be transparent. Share with them. When they have questions, answer their questions. Explain to them. Never brush it aside and say they're too young to know. That is a big mistake, because if you don't teach them, somebody is going to teach them in school. Somebody they interact with is going to open their mind to these things. And sometimes they come to me, ask me certain questions, and I'm like, whoa, this kid, and one of my little kids came to me one time, and she was talking about falling in love. a 4-year-old talking about falling in love. And she's asking, but can I fall in love with this person? And I'm like, whoa, no, slow down. Let's talk about this. And she's interested. Now she's seeing her parents in love, affectionate, towards each other, and she's watching all those things, and she's wondering why a 4-year-old cannot fall in love as well. But then she goes back and says, okay, daddy, so if I grow up like you and mommy, can I fall in love? And I said, absolutely, you can fall in love. You can get with somebody you love, who respects you, who loves you, who adores you, and you can be with that person. And this 4-year-old is thinking about marriage, and that is a tough thing for a father to deal with. But guess what? Kids always wanting to know. They see things, they want you to explain it, they want to understand what is going on. And I believe that it's important to explain these things to them. Don't brush them aside as being too young to know, because they will find out some way, somehow, and it's not going to be pretty. Sometimes the information they get from outside is a little twisted and not the best way you would have put it to them. And so do your best to explain things. Now, fathers, we're rooting for you. You're doing a terrific job. Don't fail. Failure is walking away and not trying at all. Failure is not course correcting and fixing what is broken in your parenting and doing it the right way. Failure is walking away from your kid's life completely. So guess what? You haven't failed. You are not a failure. You are still working hard at it, and I believe you will succeed. All right, happy Father's Day. God bless you. We are praying for you, we are rooting for you, and you will succeed. God richly bless you. Have a fabulous day. And mothers, make sure you have your fathers enjoy today to the fullest. All right, God bless you. Bye-bye.